This program is intended for mature audiences only and may contain some nudity and/or sexual situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's all about fighting and betrayal lately in Paradise. McKenna here again, your resident insider at Fox Reality Channel's Paradise Hotel 2. As the game gets closer and closer to the end, the guests are about to rip each other's heads off, and I love it. You're gonna want to hear this stuff even if you just finished watching the last episode. Are you ready? Ever since Raheem came into Paradise and exposed James as untrustworthy, everyone kept their distance from poor James. Krista continued to bitch about how disgusting and unattractive James was.
He kept talking about it, you know?
Yeah, the next day.
How do you think Mike feels about James right now? Do you think they're as close as they were?
Oh, absolutely not.
Not at all.
I mean, I didn't get a chance to talk to him because I was asleep.
Can you pass the ketchup?
But I definitely think he's really disgusted by him.
No one even wanted to talk to James at lunch. It was pretty much a shun James kind of day in Paradise. It was rough, but I mean, I know James hasn't been the best guy, but come on. You're all playing the game. You're all saying things you don't mean, and James didn't do anything different than the rest of them. It's just near the end, and that's when everyone jumps at the first smell of blood. I delivered an envelope to Zach at lunch that said he and 3 girls would be going horseback riding while the boys went to the beach. The guys had a blast just goofing off, but it did have a few moments of tension. Mike confronted James and asked him if he thought he made the right decision by not self-eliminating himself at the last elimination.
Do you think last night's decision, when they called you up there and you had the opportunity to self-eliminate yourself or stay in and take someone else out, do you feel in Raheem's eyes, do you feel that you did the right thing?
In Raheem's eyes, Raheem would have wanted me to take out Krista. I'll tell you that right now.
So you don't think?
Raheem might have wanted me to take myself out. You know what? That's a tough decision. Because Raheem told me about playing the game. Our last conversation was like, dude, you're here. If you're gonna hear me here, let everyone know you're playing. And he said, basically, he goes, the people you gotta watch out for are Krista and Zach. And that's all he said. He said, I'm gonna leave it at that. So part of me thinks Raheem maybe wanted me to take myself out. Part of me thinks maybe Raheem wanted me to go ahead and just play the rest of the game. I don't know. That's a good question. Looking back on it, maybe I should have taken myself out, but at the same time, I'm not gonna do that. I wanted Myrna gone.
They talked about it for a bit, but James stood firm on his decision. Although the guys seemed to get along, Ryan and Mike went kayaking and left poor James all by himself. That just doesn't seem right, but who knows what is right and wrong in Paradise. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are only 3 couples left. Mikey and Krista, Ryan and Daisha, and Zach and Stephanie. It's anybody's game at this point, but don't be surprised if there's yet another twist to shake things up. And don't forget to click on foxreality.com and check back with me, McKenna, your resident insider at Fox Reality Channel's Paradise Hotel 2.